uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! G'day YouTube and welcome to the quick guide series for PUBG mobile weapons. I'm Bushka and today I'm going to tell you about the AKM, the stats, what's good about it, what's bad about it, which attachments you should be using and where it fits in the current meta. The AKM is a well-dropped 7.62 AR that well and truly outperforms that common as muck profile. The stats are very, very important and there are some key ones. 47.9 is your base damage to chest, 110.1 for a headshot, and 34.2 for limb damage. And we'll talk about that a little more in the good and the bad. 750 meters per second bullet speed, 625 rounds per minute, and 0.288 seconds time to kill. Now, all those numbers are very, very important because what the AKM does primarily is deal big, whopping, sweaty loads of damage. So the good, limb damage. This is the highest limb damage of any AR in the game, quite possibly any full auto weapon in the game. And that limb damage means that any hit is a good hit. On hot drops and in wild brawls, 34.2 damage to an arm or a leg is a third of a player's hit points. And it's absolutely incredible firing this thing down a staircase. Number two, it naturally climbs to headshots where it has the best headshot damage of any AR in the game, along with the Graza, which is an airdrop weapon. That means you can clear a target that's not wearing a helmet in one headshot. That's a big, big thing to do on a hot drop. And number three, the iron sights. The iron sights are so good that you will often find players, me included, who run the AK intentionally without a red dot, without a scope, without anything on it at all, so that they can use those beautiful iron sights. They draw the eye to the target. It's like a triangle pointing out the bottom of the screen directly at the bad guys. Let's talk about the bad. I'm going to kick this off with the hipfire meta. There's a lot of people out there who hipfire exclusively in their CQC. They don't do a lot of ADSing. If you don't ADS, the AK will be an unforgiving mistress. She couldn't hit the ocean from the beach, quite literally. There are times if you try and hipfire from 20 to 25 meters where you'll catch the stray headshot and it'll just save you. But for the most part, hip firing with the AK is a very iffy proposition and not one to be encouraged. So it does suit a certain particular style of player. I like ADSing in this kind of range. AK is going to nail it. Awesome. The bad, no grip. The muzzle brake is the only way to limit your recoil. Muzzle brake or compensator for AR, and they are in fact two things we're going to be covering off in the attachments. It would be so nice to have either a vertical foregrip or an angle grip on the AK, but that would be way overpowered and it's been buffed enough. So we're going to talk now about spraying. It puts the prey into spray. Two things. It's got bad recoil and very bad long range recoil, and that means it's going to be difficult to keep it on target. But in addition, it's only got 750 meters a second bullet speed. You're looking at nearly 200 meters a second less bullet speed than normal in an M416 or a SCAR-L. That means that you have to lead the target by more, and it's harder to control the recoil while you're doing it. So it's not an efficient spraying weapon. Don't get me wrong, you can put a 3X on it and tell me that you're fantastic. That's great, but you're better off using something that does it better. Attachments are very, very simple. Muzzle brake from the shop is the best. If you can't get to a shop because it's either not on the map or you're a povo bugger that's got no coins, then use the compensator for AR. The thing is tougher than a plow in the Siberian tundra. Like it is, for your gulag holiday, the AK is everything you could ever want. And it's an excellent weapon to put into a switch situation. So you can run it with the 5.56 AR. It'll handle all the tough stuff up front. And then on a switch, you can run your SCAR-L or your M416 and spray down or handle large numbers of opponents. The AKM is just a superb gun. It's been buffed and buffed and buffed. It used to have 697 meters a second bullet speed. That got buffed. It used to have worse recoil. It really did. That got buffed. It's very manageable now if you put the time in on the training range. You enjoy it no end. And it is a super duper leveler of the playing field. You hit a headshot and a body shot with this, that's great. You hit a headshot and a leg shot, That's even better. I'm Bushka. Please remember to like the videos and subscribe. Look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.